Join me as I dive into the new Superman film to see if Supergirl is really stealing the spotlight. The new Superman film has finally arrived, and with it, a whole lot of excitement and anticipation from fans around the world. But there's one thing that's got everyone talking: the inclusion of Supergirl in the story. Some fans are thrilled to see her on the big screen, while others are worried that she might overshadow the Man of Steel himself. Today, I want to explore this topic and examine whether Supergirl is indeed stealing the spotlight in this new film. There are some fans out there who are worried that Supergirl's presence in the film will take away from Superman's narrative. They argue that Superman is the iconic hero, and that his story should be the main focus of the film. They're concerned that Supergirl's inclusion will dilute the attention on Superman and make the film feel like a team-up movie rather than a solo Superman film. I can understand where these fans are coming from. After all, Superman is an iconic character with a rich history, and he deserves to be the center of attention. Another concern is that Supergirl's powers might make her feel more like a sidekick or a junior version of Superman, rather than a fully fledged superhero in her own right. This could lead to a situation where Superman is seen as the more powerful and experienced hero, with Supergirl playing second fiddle to him. This would be a shame, because Supergirl has so much potential as a character, and she deserves to be treated with respect and dignity. Some fans are also worried that Supergirl's presence in the film will lead to a watered-down storyline, with too much attention on Supergirl's character development and not enough on Superman's. This could result in a film that feels disjointed and unfocused, with neither character getting the attention they deserve. I think this is a valid concern, especially given the fact that Superman's character has been through so many reboots and reimaginings over the years. Of course, there are also fans who are excited to see Supergirl on the big screen, and who believe that her inclusion will add a fresh perspective to the Superman franchise. They argue that Supergirl's character brings a new dynamic to the story, one that explores themes of feminism, family, and identity. I think this is a great point, because Supergirl's character has so much depth and complexity, and she could bring a lot of excitement and energy to the film. In the comics, Supergirl has a rich history as a superhero in her own right, with her own powers, her own villains, and her own storylines. She's not just a female version of Superman, she's a fully fledged superhero with her own unique identity. I think this is something that the filmmakers could have explored more in the new film, instead of just making her a sidekick or a junior partner to Superman. By including Supergirl in the film, the filmmakers have an opportunity to explore the complex relationships between Superman, Supergirl, and the rest of the Superman family. They could delve into the emotional struggles that Supergirl faces as a superhero, and explore the ways in which she differs from her cousin Kal-El. This could lead to some really interesting character development, and some amazing action sequences. One key moment in the film that really stood out to me was when Supergirl saves a group of civilians from a devastating explosion. It's a really powerful scene, and it showcases her incredible strength and agility in a way that's both exciting and emotional. What I love about this scene is that it highlights Supergirl's abilities without overshadowing Superman. Instead, it shows how she can work alongside him to achieve a common goal. In another scene, we see Supergirl struggling to control her powers, and Superman stepping in to offer her guidance and support. This moment is really beautiful, because it shows the deep bond between the two characters, and the way in which Superman is willing to help his cousin even when she's struggling. It's a really touching moment, and it adds a lot of depth to their relationship. Overall, I think the key to making Supergirl's inclusion in the film work is to strike a balance between her character development and Superman's. By giving her her own storylines and her own moments to shine, the filmmakers can create a film that feels fresh and exciting, without overshadowing the Man of Steel. So, what do you guys think? Is Supergirl stealing the spotlight in the new Superman film? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to check out my other videos on superhero films.